In the summer of 1994, a young Jeff Bezos stared at a report predicting the explosive growth of the internet. Somewhere between data points, an idea sparked. What if he could ride this wave by creating an online marketplace? Convinced, he left his high-paying job on Wall Street and set up shop in his garage. His first bet? Books. But it wasn't the product that would set Amazon apart, it was its strategy. From the very beginning, Bezos knew this wasn't just about selling books. It was about building a platform that could expand into selling anything. Bezos obsessed over one question: what do customers truly want? The answer came in three pillars: selection, price, and convenience. With this, Amazon began its journey to revolutionize e-commerce. The first major turning point came with Prime. Back in 2005, Bezos introduced a concept that shocked the industry: Amazon Prime, which offered customers unlimited 2-day shipping for an annual fee. It was a massive gamble. Shipping costs were one of the biggest drains on profits. But the move wasn't about the short term, it was about rewiring consumer psychology. By removing friction, Bezos ensured customers would come to Amazon not just because it was convenient, but because it was now a habit. Prime subscribers spent far more than non-subscribers, and it became a funnel of loyal, recurring revenue. With over 200 million global Prime members today, this single move made Amazon's domination feel almost inevitable. But this wasn't the only leap. Behind the scenes, Amazon was transforming its own operations. It built one of the most sophisticated logistics networks in the world, pumping billions into warehouses, robotic systems, and AI-driven supply chain management. Bezos famously referred to Amazon as a flywheel, a machine that gains momentum with each push. More efficient logistics meant faster deliveries, which meant happier customers, which in turn drove more sales. And the more sales Amazon made, the more leverage it had to negotiate better deals with suppliers or invest in cutting-edge technology. But Amazon wasn't content just being an e-commerce giant. It had a knack for seeing opportunities where others didn't. Enter AWS, Amazon Web Services. In the mid-2000s, while other companies were focused solely on selling products, Amazon realized the world was moving to the cloud. AWS was born as a side project to help Amazon's own operations, but quickly grew into the backbone of the global internet. Today, companies like Netflix, NASA, and Samsung rely on AWS for their cloud solutions, a business that alone generates tens of billions in revenue. It was a seamless pivot, turning an internal necessity into a new profit engine. And then, there's Amazon's unrelenting hunger for innovation. In 2014, Bezos introduced Alexa, the voice assistant that would eventually lead the smart speaker revolution. While Apple and Google were stuck refining their own ecosystems, Amazon grabbed an apparent risk. Could you turn AI into everyone's daily companion? By leveraging Alexa, Amazon not only built a deeper relationship with customers, but also created new pathways to encourage shopping. Alexa, order me toothpaste, is no longer science fiction, it's reality. And the storytelling doesn't stop there. Amazon's strategy to dominate entertainment through Amazon Studios and Prime Video has turned it into a rival to Hollywood. By creating content that keeps users engaged, Amazon stretches its presence into nearly every hour of our day. How many of us have clicked Add to Cart after binge-watching an Amazon Prime series? Everything Amazon does feeds back into its ecosystem. The key takeaway? Amazon plays the long game. It never chased quarterly profits, but focused on dominating industries through technology, customer obsession, and relentless reinvention. It became a company that didn't just react to change, but actively created it. And while competitors often struggle to adapt fast enough, Amazon is already testing drones and cashierless grocery stores, always imagining what's next before anyone else does. As you walk away from this case study, ask yourself, how can you use the flywheel in your own endeavors? Maybe it's creating systems that build on each other. Or perhaps it's obsessing over the tiniest ways you can make life easier for your customers. Amazon teaches us that innovation doesn't happen in a day. It's 1,000 small steps that ultimately make your competitors irrelevant. So, what's your next move to build a flywheel of your own?